What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Road to Super Affiliate Series, guys. Super excited to be here tonight. We've had an incredible last couple calls. We went over, the blueprint, we went over the foundation, and we went over, just some simple inviting tips and just really kind of got this series kicked off. And then we had a podcast, with, Ali Saleh. 250K affiliate here with, Akashics with one mission. And, I'm hoping that a lot of you guys got a ton of value from those two calls because this series is really meant for, the brand new person, but it's also meant for that seasoned person that just needs to get reignited, that needs to, know exactly what it takes to get to that next level. The whole purpose of this entire series, guys, is to really help you be able to take your business from where you are right now and go hit super affiliate here inside of Akashics, inside of My Daily Choice. And I don't know a better person that can teach you guys, the skill set of prospecting, inviting, closing, and really just, diving deep into what we've kind of talked about, but just take it another level today. My business partner, my best friend, Joey Wilson, has been in the industry the same amount of time as me, 13 years. He's an incredible father. He's a leader, and he's an amazing husband, $1 million Hall of Fame earner, and he's helped so many people all over the world, know how to build this business. But more importantly, guys, he was my first real mentor that showed me how to go build this business. Guys, I wouldn't even be here today if it was not for, Joey Wilson. So for him to come on here today, guys, and just show you what it really, really takes to go build this industry and this business, I can't think of a better person. So guys, please in the chat, just one more time for Joey, go ahead, type 111 in the chat. Let's show some energy. Let's all pay attention. Let's cut all distractions out for the next 45 minutes and let's give him our undivided attention today to really just pour out to you guys. So Joey, man, thank you so much for jumping on this series and doing this thing with me. And let's crush it. Let's help these guys. And I'm gonna be here to listen.
All right, brother. Time to level up. Let's get it. Type level up in the chat if you guys are ready. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Joey Wilson, super affiliate here with MDC and Akashics, and just grateful to be here. There's so much good things happening. The last 5 months, 6 months has been absolutely crazy. For those of you who don't know my story, I got in this industry, like Matt said, 12, 13 years ago, and just a young, hungry individual looking for a track to run on, wanting to get good at something that's worth getting good at. I was working a job at the gym, and I got my paycheck, and I know how hard I worked for that paycheck. I know how many hours I put in. I know how many sales leads I got at the malls trying to get people to get LA Fitness memberships. And I'm looking at the paycheck and I'm like, this is not it. JOB stands for just over broke. You're the lowest paid and you're the highest taxed. There's got to be something else out there. And I learned that real quick. And so I had a paradigm shift at 22 years old thinking, dude, if I want to give my wife or my girlfriend at the time, Britt, and myself a great life with our future kids, I'm going to have to find something different. Simple as that. And I ended up meeting a guy making 6 figures monthly. He used to be a doctor. He does this industry full time. He said, I wanted my life back. He said, yeah, I went to school, went $1 million in debt, became a chiropractor because that's what they told me I had to do to be successful. And I realized once I became a chiropractor, I was everything but that. He's like, I was the marketing specialist. I was an accountant. I was everything but the chiropractor. And he said, in order for me to see the patient, or in order for me to make the money, I had to be seeing the patients. And there's only so much time that he had in a day to see patients. So his income was capped. And so he started thinking of ways of how he could earn leveraged income. And that's what he loves about this industry is being able to build up influence and lead other people and help them earn residual income as well. And that's what he was chasing. He loves this industry because it pays residual income, which gives you time freedom and money freedom. And he had his vision was to be a stay-at-home parent with his wife. He's got 3 daughters, and I saw his lifestyle, his houses, his cars, a couple different houses in a couple different states, and took his family every single year to Maui for Christmas, and he did that back to back every year, his whole family. And I'm just like, dude, that is the life right there. And you're willing to teach me how to become successful? I was a kid who graduated high school 2 years late. I was always going down the wrong path. I'm just like, I just need to find someone that's successful that just can show me the way. And so I met him. And I'm like, dude, a couple $100 to get started, I'd be an idiot to not at least give it a shot because I've never met a guy on his level willing to teach me and help me become successful. So I've been in the industry since May 1st of 2012. I remember driving home. I had no money left. He gave me a $20 bill for gas to get home. And I remember thinking, well, I hope I'm not getting scammed here, but I'm willing to give this thing a legitimate shot because I really wanted something different. I'm hungrier than I could ever even explain, still to this day. And so, I was with my first company for 6 years. It was in the travel. The product was Dream Trips. And then, COVID and things unraveled. That business, travel ended up kind of postponing for a couple years there. So then I pivoted, right? Went to a company where it was all about trading and learned about trading, built big teams that loved to trade. And I was with that company for 6 years. Well, Matt, Josh Zwagel, Ollie, Jefferson, other great leaders over here pioneering this company. I was at a point in my life where a lot of my leaders weren't getting paid. I was doing well. I was chilling. I got two kids now. We live in Minnesota part time. We live in Arizona part time. But I got people that believe in me, that trust me, that are willing to ride with me. But I got to get these guys paid. That's just where I was at because they weren't having any success. And it's not because they weren't great, but they were in the wrong vehicle. And we came over here, and there's a lot of reasons why, and I don't need to go through all those details right now. But what's crazy is my very first love, where I first ever had my success in my life, was Dream Trips. So they have Dream Trips here, and they have trading, and it's more simple, and you get the 10K prop from when you get started, or the 200K, right? And so I'm looking at all this. I'm like, dude, this is about to be crazy. This is about to be the craziest run we ever went on. And we saw it before it happened. We saw it in our mind. And then we took action every single day. We believed in our mind it was already done. Like, this is the best company in the world. We're going to go knock this thing out of the park and create the most crazy momentum and shake up this industry. That's what was in our minds. And we truly, truly believed it. And you operate on the level to the extent that you believe. And so I'm like, dude, we're going to go knock out top rank in this company. Not even a big deal, because I know what we can do. I see what's in front of me here in the products and services. And if I can do what I did in my last deal with not near what we have here, it's just about to get crazy. And guess what happened in the last 6 months? It got crazy. And so, listen, there's a lot of people behind this camera right now. You're ready to change your life. If you're ready to change your life, type me in the chat. And here's what I'll tell you. There's the day that you're born, the day that you die, and then the day that your life changes forever. You're one decision away, one contact away, one meeting away from completely changing your life forever, right? And a lot of people say that, but a lot of people don't think they're worth it. And I'm here to tell you that I'm living proof that you are worth it. You can 100% achieve your wildest dreams. Whatever you can think of in your mind can become a reality using this as the vehicle to get you there. And I need you to understand that, because today I'm talking about inviting and prospecting. And although that's not too glamorous, but those are some of the most important things you need as far as skill sets to build this business. But if you don't have the psychology part right, you're going to struggle more than I can even explain. And it's 80% psychology. It's 20% mechanics. I can teach you the mechanics until I'm blue in the face, until you're perfect at it. But if you don't have the psychology part right, if your mindset isn't right, you're just going to keep restarting over and over and over. And so you guys need to, step number one, believe that you can go to the top in this thing. Believe without a shadow of a doubt that it's already done. I was just talking to Thayer about it this morning, and I talk to people about it all the time, because one of my being in this industry for 12 years and manifesting every single day, anything that hits, any craziness that hits my way, any obstacles, speed bumps, leaders quit my team, or issues are happening. I don't look at that like it's a negative. I look at that like a learning lesson, and it's something I'm going to look at and be like, okay, I'm going to keep moving forward. I just learned that you fail your way to the top, right? In your mind, you have to believe it's already done, just as spring is coming, right? As crazy as that sounds, I was telling Thayer, I'm like, bro, I knew when I came over here with you, we knew Super Affiliate was done. What was it? It was, we came over, Matt hit 100K before I joined. I came over, the position was at 100K. The next month we hit 250K. In our mind, it's like, dude, 250K is done. 30 days later, 250K was done. In our mind, starting that next month, it was October. We're like, bro, we're getting 500K done, no matter what. And we just believed it, and we took action, and it happened. And now Super Affiliate's done. And it's just like, if you look at my life in the last 12 years, what's been manifesting. I mean, the lake home we're building, it's almost done. I have pictures of lake homes. I'm not kidding you, from like 10 years ago that I have just been putting together. And every day I look at Zillow and I'm looking at the lake homes and I'm looking at Pinterest. I'm telling you, I have manifested everything. And what I've realized in 12 years is that manifestation is a real thing. It's a real thing. It's not something that people just hype up and talk about just to talk about it. It's one of the most important things in the world. I hear people all the time. Listen, one of my guys did this. He was calling me. He's like, "Bro, I really need a breakthrough, and I just don't know what to do, and I need you to help me." And I'm like, and I'm trying to, we're masterminding. I'm trying to help him get a breakthrough. And he goes, "Oh, and so just called me. I'm not going to pick up that though." And then after the phone was over, that person called me and he said, "Hey, do you know where AJ is?" I said, "I haven't. I mean, I just got off the phone with him, but I know he's been busy with his son. Why? What's up?" I'm talking about AJ. He said, "I'm looking to throw some people on his inside," and I'm like, "Bro, he was just calling me, telling me he's looking for a breakthrough and he couldn't find it." Have your mindset open that it's 100% done, that you're going to the top, and that every phone call that come through could be the next super affiliate that's going to join your team. You just never know. And I just know how important it is for me in the last 12 years to just keep the end in mind, figure out what I want my life to look like, have a crystal clear picture of it, and then reverse engineer it. And it comes back to this every single time: prospect, present, promote, prospect, present, promote. As I'm keeping my dream life in my mind, the pictures on my computer, walking through the homes, going visit, seeing the cars, whatever. My very first mentor had a black Range Rover Sport. It was a 2011 autobiography. And I was like, damn, that is so dope. And so I just saved pictures of Range Rovers. When I'd see them, I'd save them. I'd save them. I'd save them. Because that's what I wanted. If that's what he's doing, that's what I'm going to do. If he shows up at the gym at 10 o'clock, I'm showing up at the gym at 10 o'clock. If he's getting the Range Rover, I want the Range Rover. So I eventually got the Range Rover. And then a few weeks ago, I went and picked up the brand new one. And what's crazy is as I'm driving it, I'm just like, I've been thinking about this. This body style came out in 2023. It's 2025. They were talking about the body style in 2021. I've been manifesting this for 4 years. I'm telling you. And I just knew it was going to happen. And we're all created equally. You hear a lot of entrepreneurs say that. You hear Christians say that. We are all created equally. There's nothing special about me compared to anybody else. You can all absolutely do this thing at the highest level if you want to. But you got to get the psychology part right. And as we move through the weeks and months, I'll be talking more about that. But today, obviously, is the Super Affiliate Series, call number 2, Mastering the Art of Inviting and Prospecting. So if you're taking notes, you can write that down: Mastering the Art of Inviting and Prospecting. Okay. So why inviting is the number one skill. If you don't invite, you don't grow. Your business doesn't grow, right? Simple as that. Your income is directly tied to the number of quality conversations that you have. The good news is this is a learnable skill. The skill sets to build this business are all learnable. And the best way you get good at them is by doing them over and over and over. Okay. So common mistakes when people are inviting that I've seen, that I've done myself: over explaining. How many people on this call, when you first got started, you're like, "Dude, I just met this really wealthy guy. They're crushing the charts, tap to trade. Everyone's getting rich. They're withdrawing like crazy, and the residual income and teams are growing." And you're giving away too much information. When it comes to inviting, it's about piquing someone's interest. That's it. So, you don't want to verbally vomit on anybody. You don't want to give too much information, right? Um, because if you give too much information, it's going to kill the curiosity. Another one is sounding desperate. How many people have sounded desperate? And as soon as you do that, they feel like you need them. They need you, or you need them. And it's like, bro, no one wants to join with that type of person when you sound desperate. People can sense when you're desperate, right? Um, and so one of the best qualities that you can have when it comes to inviting is just being authentic, right? Just being yourself. And that's the most important part. And another example I actually wrote down here is: imagine if Apple tried to explain every single feature of the iPhone in an ad. It wouldn't work. Instead, they just show you the sleek design, the benefits, and the lifestyle that comes along with it. Your invite should be just as simple. Your goal is to just spark curiosity. That is it. Your job is not to sell. Your job is to get them to take a look. And so if you're brand new on this call, or maybe you need a little bit of touch up on your invite, there is a 100-year-old invite. It's called the 4-step invite. Okay. If you're taking notes, the 4-step invite. And this one's a little bit different than the one I'm used to, but I actually like this a little bit better. Step number 1 is compliment and connect. Okay. People are more open when they feel valued, right? So compliment and connect. Hey, Noah, I've always admired how business minded you are. You're someone who's always looking for opportunities. I have an opportunity for you. Are you free to jump on a call and check out what I'm doing? Right? Compliment and connect. Um, Give just enough information to make them want more. Example, I came across something huge and I immediately thought of you. It's something that could be a total game changer, right? So step number 1 is compliment and connect. Step number 2 is create curiosity. So how I used to do that, I just simply say, bro, I got something you got to see. Yo, Nate, I know you're fired up and excited all the time and you want to go crush out some goals. I got an opportunity that you got to see. And what happens every time you say that to someone? They're going to say, what is it? And that's when I say, bro, it's not something I can explain over the phone, but if you got some time tonight, we have an overview at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central, where we're going to be going over all the information. I'll send you the link. Can I count on you being on there? Right? It's that simple. You're asking someone if they want to check it. If you ask me again, bro, one more time, what is it, bro? If you ask me more than twice, I'm going to say, dude, if you were calling me about something that you were excited about, I'd already be on my way. You know what I'm saying? Like if Donald Trump has a business opportunity for you, are you going to keep drilling them with what is it? That's why you need to get more personally developed over time, because as you do that, as you create more influence, you're going to get less of what is it, bro? You know what I mean? And so number 1, compliment and connect. So, hey, Nate, you're always fired up and excited. I know how business minded you are. You're someone that's always looking for new opportunities, and I got something you got to see. Yeah, bro, for sure. What is it? Well, it's not something I can explain over the phone in a 2-minute conversation, but we got a call tonight at 8 p.m. and I'd love to have you on there to check it out. And I promise you it'll be worth your time. And I promise you it will be worth your time. Okay. When you're inviting, that's what I do. And if they keep drilling you with it, just hang up on them. Right. Another invite, you could say, hey, I don't got a lot of time right now. What are you doing tonight at 8 p.m.? And they say, if they're busy, just hang up. And now you're piquing their curiosity. They're like, bro, why did he just hang up on? Why did he just call me all fired up and excited, and then he just hung up on me right away? Because you weren't free. You tell me when you're free, and I'll show you an opportunity that'll change your life. 100%. Promise you. Right? It's very simple stuff. Okay. So step number 2 is create curiosity. Hey, I got something you gotta see, right? Step number 3 is give a clear next step. I don't have, and I already explained this, I don't have a lot of time to explain it right now, but if I send you a quick video, would you check it out? I don't have a lot of time to explain it right now, but if I send you a quick video, would you check it out? If you get cornered, just go there. If you get cornered by someone, keep asking you, what is it? I don't have a lot of time to explain it right now, bro. I'm busy, but if you got a quick second, I'll shoot you over a video that explains it, right? And step number 4 is confirm and follow up. Always set a specific time to follow up. Great. I'll send over the video. Let's connect after you watch it. Does later tonight or tomorrow work better for you? Question mark. Okay. Simple stuff. That's all you have to do. If we're talking about a direct approach for business-minded people, I'm expanding on a business opportunity. And I'm looking for a few sharp people in the area. If I sent you a quick overview, would you take a look? So let's see. Hey, Ollie, I'm expanding a business and I'm looking for a few sharp people to partner with. If I sent you a quick video, would you be open to taking a look at it? Indirect approach for people that you respect. Hey, Thayer, I respect your opinion. I'm working on something big and I'd love your honest feedback. Can I send you a quick video? Question mark. I like that a lot too. I mean, and if you look at that, Thayer has done something similar with his Uncle John, who's made 30 million in the industry, right? Hey, John, I respect your opinion a lot. Obviously, you've done very well in the industry of network marketing. I'm working on something big and I'd love your honest feedback. Can I send you a video that breaks it down? Right? Super simple stuff. So you don't have to overcomplicate it, but the reality is the more people that you invite, the more success you're going to have. For me, when I got started in this industry, I remember sitting on my mom's couch, and I literally would just go through Facebook. I had 660 friends on Facebook at the time. And I remember my goal is to max out my friends list at 5,000, and I'm just going to invite like crazy. And that's what I would do. And at first I sucked, right? You have to climb the personal development ladder. I started as like a 1 or a 2. And so who am I recruiting? I'm getting like zeros and point fives. You know what I'm saying? The people that really have no influence at all. And I had to work on myself. So I had to get better at the invite. And the only way I was going to do that is by just doing it every single day, getting uncomfortable, setting the appointments, and then driving to the coffee shops and sitting down and showing them with passion and excitement and say, dude, if you follow my lead, I'll take you to the promised land. And that's what I did. The person with the most conviction wins. You don't have to have the best invite. You don't have to have the best at anything. But if you're fired up and you have conviction and you say, dude, even if you haven't made any money yet, and someone asks you, well, how much have you made? I haven't made any yet, but I'm going to the top with this thing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm following the right people. I'm going to do whatever it takes, and it's already done. You follow my lead, I'll take you to the promised land. Those are the conversations that I was having with people to just I was like clawing my way to just get somewhere, to get one person in, right? Finally, get one in. And then I'd try to help them. And if they didn't want to move right away, I'd find another one, right? And I just did that enough. And then 6 months later, who hits me up? Matthew Thayer sees us on a trip and he goes, bro, I want to freaking join you guys. You're always moving and grooving. If I wouldn't have,
I'm your favorite. Yeah.
if I wouldn't have kept inviting and kept pushing and kept my foot on the gas, he never would have joined me. And then he eventually joined. And then we brought more people. And then we brought more people. And then we went back to back and created a bunch of success stories. So it's just been a dream come true. And I know for everybody on this call, you need to get good at inviting because that's the gateway into really winning in this industry. I didn't know how to do anything in this industry other than invite and share my story. Those are the two things that I knew for about 3 years. Okay. All I knew is I had to get the information in front of the expert over and over and over. Okay. And so that is the 4-step invite. It's really simple. I'll give you some show notes on how that all works. But as far as prospecting, number one, you got to get out of the house. I know how many people just want to build this sitting inside the house, and that's great. You got to get out of the house. You got to be moving and grooving. Whatever it is that you do, get in those communities. If you like to work out, go work out. If you like to play basketball, go play basketball. If you don't like to do anything, figure out something to do to get outside of the house, whether that's go to church, going to play sports, whatever it is, get around people. This is network marketing, and we got to go talk to people. But networking is one of the highest paid skills in the world. And so, I mean, just as I grow, everything compounds. At first, my prospecting sucked. I didn't have a story. I had the crappy car that every time it rained, it leaked on me. Who was going to follow me? But you have to start somewhere. So you're doing the personal development. You're reading the books. You're upgrading your mindset. And then you're getting the repetition in, you're building leaders, and over time you're starting to develop and get higher quality people. So now at this point, I'm 35, I have 2 kids, I'm married, I have life experience, I'm making money. It's a lot easier to prospect, but there's only one way to get here, and that's through, right? And so I'll be going to the gym every morning. And do I talk to someone at the gym every day? No, but there's a handful of days out of the week that I'm grabbing a contact, whether it's from the gym. Honestly, here's what happens. I'll go to the gym, I'll grab a contact. I'll come home, I'll be chilling by the pool. Just the other day, I saw a dude that worked out at the mountainside and at the pavilions, and I said, bro, what are you doing up here? We're 40 minutes away from the pavilions. He said, oh, me and my girl moved up here. I'm like, bro, crazy. This is where we moved to, North Phoenix, just for a couple more months. And it was really random, but he was the coolest dude that I saw at the gym that I never went and talked to. And God put him across my path again. And he was walking out of the pool, and I jogged over to him and I said, hey, bro, did you used to work out at the mountainside at the pavilions? He goes, yeah. And we had that conversation. I grabbed his contact and we kept it moving. And 9 times out of 10, when I do that, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to see my Instagram and they're going to say, because that's what I do. I get their Instagram. And that might be a little bit weird for them. Like, why you're on my Instagram? I just say, you got an Instagram and we'll stay connected. Maybe catch a lift one of these days or come by, I'll meet you at the pool or whatever. We'll chill. And most of the time they see my Instagram and they're like, oh, damn, what do you do, bro? And they see me in the neighborhood all the time. And so it's that simple. Anywhere you go, you're just grabbing contacts. Me and Thayer are going to go to Cancun in a couple weeks. Well, no, next week. And we're just going to be grabbing contacts, meeting people, connecting because there's people flying in from all over the world. We're constantly filling the pipeline. Take a professional networker. You've heard this before if you've been in the industry long enough. Take away their income, take away their contacts, take away their network, drop them in a random city anywhere in the world, and they will become a six-figure earner again in the next 12 months because they know how to go build this thing. They know how to go prospect. They know how to go build a network. They know how to present. They know how to promote, right? And so that's what we're doing here. You learn how to invite properly. That's going to help you launch your entire career because you can't stop filling the pipeline. If your business isn't where you want it to be, you haven't shown enough people. And so really what it comes down to is how many cards can you flip and how fast can you flip them? Because in that deck of cards, there's an ace waiting for you. There's an ace out there looking and praying for an opportunity. And when you show them, they're going to go put in thousands of people. And the only way you're going to get there is by flipping fast. And so that's all I've ever done. I just kept flipping. There's 42 or 52 cards in the deck and there's four aces in there. I just got to keep flipping. And if I don't find an ace in there, because a lot of times those aces come as jokers, you grab a new deck and you start flipping again, right? And you look for those aces. But it's that simple, guys. And so that's what we're doing out here. We're simply just inviting people. We're meeting new people every single day. The reason I like to get people on Instagram is so they can at least see my face, see my lifestyle as if I give them my number. What's that going to do? They can't see who I am or what I'm up to, right? And so I think that is pretty important. But I just know it's one of those things that's easy not to do. It's easy not to do. Go out there and prospect and meet new people, right? But it's one of those things that I'm telling you, if you just sacrifice the next 3 to 5 years, you will thank yourself later because the results you guys are getting right now are from what you've been doing the last 3 to 5 years, right? So maybe you're new to the industry and you're still trying to figure this thing out and you need to, personally develop and you need to build influence and that's fine. You're in a great company to do that because we have a lot of trainings. I mean, there was a training yesterday, there was a training the day before. Thanks to all these amazing leaders here, you're going to get the nuts and the bolts, the best of the best of how to go build this thing at a high level. You just got to stay the course long enough to strike gold, right? To hit your breakthrough. But I know that if everyone follows this information that we're talking about, you can take this thing as far as you want to. So I talked about direct approach for business-minded people, indirect approach for people that you respect. We talked about that. Social media approach. Hey, Chris, I love your content. Quick question. Are you open to new ways of making money online? Question mark. Right? Hey, Chris, I love your content. Quick question. Are you open to new ways of making money online? My go-to is this for the last 12 years. Hey, bro, you look like a sharp dude. I know this is random, but are you open to an opportunity at all? That's just, it's pretty standard. It's clean. It's smooth. It's not too pushy. It's laid back. You look like a sharp dude, bro. I just came across your page. Are you open to an opportunity at all? And then they're going to see your page and be like, okay, what do you got going on? And so if you got a little bit of time in a day to go out there and cold market on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, you can do that. But we're looking to get into people's white hot markets, right? Cold market is slow market. You want to tap into people's hot markets, and we're going to talk about that later. But it's extremely important if you want to go fast in this thing. You're looking to taproot into people's hot markets, okay? And so an action step for you is to pick one of the invites. We have a call, right? In 20 minutes from now. And here's what I want to tell you guys. $100 to whoever has the most invites or prospects on this overview call. Noah's going to be doing it. And he's one of the best when it comes to presenting. He will literally wow your people on that call. But I got $100 for anybody that wants to invite to that and whoever gets the most invites. And I would say at least 4+ confirmed that are on the call. Make sure you screenshot it and circle who your invites are. But I'll send you $100. Whoever invites the most people, you got 20 minutes to do it. And we're talking about inviting right now. So while you're listening to me, you could be shooting out some invites and packing out that call because at the end of the day, that's what the most important is. Let's take action. Let's pack out the call that actually gets us paid. Most people are so focused on mentally masturbating, on reading the books and listening to the trainings, and all that stuff is amazing. And you have to do it. Personal development is the most important thing in the world. But I think what people lack in life is action. So let's take action. Let's pack out this call in the next 20 minutes and let's get fired up and excited and get some people started tonight. So We got $100 coming to somebody. Who's getting that $100 on this call? And then number five is handling objections and closing the invite. Even the best invites of all time will get objections, right? Even if you're the best in the game. And the best part is you just got to stay cool, calm, and collected. Just stay confident and just be yourself. Be genuine. If someone asks you, is this one of those pyramid schemes, right? Do you know what to say to that? Is this one of those pyramid schemes? You could literally just say, no, it's a legitimate business model, just like any other company. The difference is instead of paying for advertising, we pay people like us to spread the word. It's affiliate marketing. You're seeing it everywhere. Okay. You shouldn't really have a struggle to be able to debunk some of these objections, but or I don't have the time to hop on the call. Totally get that. That's why this is perfect. It's designed for you to work around busy schedules. Wouldn't it be worth looking at if you gave you more time freedom? Question mark. Or I don't have money. That's exactly why you should take a look. If money's tight, isn't that a sign that something needs to change? So, especially if it's a close friend, right? If someone tells you, bro, I don't have the money for this, you tell them, I know. That's why I'm showing you. We need to change your life, bro. We need to fix that situation. How's that working for you? You know, you could even say this, especially if you're a girl on this call. If a dude tells you, "Oh, I don't have the money right now," you would look at him like, "What do you mean? You don't have the money? Like, you don't have the money, like cash? We don't even take cash. It's just a card." "Oh, no, I don't have money in my bank account." And you'd be like, "You don't have $180 in your bank account, and you live in the USA, the wealthiest of all the lands, and you can't scrape up $180 to change your life?" Most of the time they say no, right? If I was going to sell you my brand new $147,000 Range Rover tonight by midnight for $180, would you find it? Well, yeah, duh. Find it for your own life and go buy 10 Range Rovers and a crib and help your team, right? Help your family. So there's a lot of ways to overcome those objections, but um, again, at the end of the day, what it really comes down to is repetition. The more you do it, the better you're going to get good at it. So, um, the last thing I'm going to talk about on here is, let's see, boom, boom, boom. Okay, couple action items I put on here. I already said $100 to anybody that has the most invites. I would encourage all of you on this call to go invite 100 people in the next 20 minutes. If you, I mean, or voice message people. Yo, bro, what are you doing tonight in 20 minutes? I got something you got to see. It's going to change your life. I promise you that. Can you make it happen? Right? I know it's last minute. Sometimes people want a week to promote. The best time to promote is the day of. And the even better time to promote is the hour of, because you can literally call them fired up and excited. No, the call's now. I need you to get on here. I'm sending you the link. I promise you it's going to be worth your time. Okay. So, again, when it comes down to inviting and prospecting, you're just being authentic, you're being yourself, and you're getting the repetitions in, and you're learning, you're growing, and you're getting better at it, and you're going to become a highly trained ninja in that field, and that's just going to get you paid for life, because that's a skill set that you can use in any sales company in the world. So whether you become a top earner here or anywhere else, and we talk about it all the time in this industry. You take someone from car sales, you take someone from real estate, you take someone from door to door, for sure thick-skinned industries, but you take some of those guys, even the top ones, and put them in network marketing, put them in this company, they will struggle. But you take a top earner out of this company and you put them in any one of those, they will dominate it, because this industry is way more focused on personal growth than any other industry out there. And so today is inviting and prospecting. Get out there, get fired up, put a smile on your face. I need to remind myself of this when I'm at the gym. I'm like, dude, I should probably take out my headphones so I'm approachable. I should probably be smiling at people when I'm walking past them, because if I have my headphones in and I'm looking at the ground all day and I don't have a smile on, I'm not approachable, right? But if you're a little bit approachable, if you have a little bit of a pep in your step, you naturally will get people flowing to you wherever you are. And so be approachable. Go talk to new people. Step out of your comfort zone. You know how you grow your wealth zone? By getting out of your comfort zone. Most people stay broke because they're never actually willing to step outside of their comfort zone and go do some of these things. And now this is your time to actually step up, go make it happen, and go change your life. And so, again, guys, just to recap, that was the 4-step invite. Really simple stuff. I'll give you these show notes. And following after this call, guys, is going to be next week. We're going to be bringing on a good friend, a brother of mine, Karab, who, again, one of the best in the industry, married, father, builds massive organizations in Latin America. I got really close to him in our previous deal. We shared a mansion together for a weekend with some of the top earners. We went to Tony Robbins, getting that personal development, but really got some time to spend with him, and one of the most genuine, humble people on the planet. And those are the types of people that we're trying to bring into this business, is just quality, humble, genuine people with morals and values that just want to win and do things the right way. And he's one of those guys, and he's one of the best in the game. Some of you know him, some of you met him at the mansion here in Scottsdale, and he hit 250K affiliate in his first, I don't even know, 60 days or less, and moving and grooving. And so we're blessed to have him part of the team, and he's going to be on here next week. And at the end of the day, guys, I'll just tell you this: success is a numbers game. The more you invite, the more momentum you build. Period. And so for me, um, I always looked at it like this. My kids got to eat. Even when I never had kids, I always said that. My kids got to eat. Me and Thayer have been doing this for a long time, and I know you guys hear that a lot, but if you every day I look at my memories on Facebook and Instagram, going back every year, you want to know what I'm doing 99% of the time? We're showing people. We're literally showing people, or we're driving somewhere to show someone, or we're on a plane to go show someone for the last 12 years. But I can confidently tell you that where I'm at right here in 2025, life is amazing. And this is the way we knew what it would be, because we saw it in our mind. This was the life we wanted. We wanted to live a life of design, not by chance, not by default. We wanted to, if we wanted to be in Arizona, we can be there because we can, right? That's what we wanted. We didn't want to ask for time off. We didn't want to ask for, are we good enough for a 50-cent raise? No, we wanted to create an amazing life of abundance. And we want to help other people do the exact same thing. And that's what we're doing. So, with that being said, guys, Super Affiliate Series. Appreciate you guys hopping on here. In 15 minutes, we're going to be going live on this same link. Make sure to get out to your entire organization. They're going to be getting an overview of what's going on. I'll probably hop back on, share my story, and we'll go from there, guys. So with that being said, stay tuned for the next Super Affiliate Series, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you guys, and have a good night. Let's get it. Peace.